What's up, guys? I want to show you this view because it's so crazy. So that's my view every day. You wake up, you see here the ducks, and we have this dog here we're taking care of. Hula! She's so cute. I put her food here, but she didn't eat it. I don't know why. And that's my bike. I've been driving this for the last 5 months, and that's the place we're living in. It's just crazy, you know. Like, I've been living here for the last 5 months, and I'm waking up every day. I'm like, bro, that's a fucking dream, you know. That's a dream I don't want to wake up from, and I'm so grateful, man. I'm so thankful. I worked so hard for this, and that's what I'm gonna share in this video. If you're someone who want to level up in your lifestyle, I know 1 or 2 things that's gonna help you. Because I've made it so far, bro. You know, like, I have bigger dreams, I have bigger goals, 100%. But so far, I'm doing great, you know, and I'm so thankful. So I'm gonna share with you guys a little bit of what I know, you know, and I'm sure my voice is going to go to people who really need to hear this, and it's gonna help you, okay? So let's put the camera somewhere. Basically, the most important thing you need to understand is your habits gonna define your future. You need to understand this. The small things you do every single day, it's gonna define your future. How you look physically, how you are mentally, how much money you're making, your partner, you know, how she looks, how she acts. It's all about your habits. And once you change your habits, everything gonna change. Because let me give you examples. So, I always used to have someone in my life. I always used to date, like, for three months maximum. I never lasted 4 months. And I always blamed her, like, what's wrong with you? You know, like, there's something wrong, and we break up. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And it's not normal, because, bro, from 2017 till 2022, same shit, you know, again and again. And then I figured out that I'm just attracting the same person as me, you know, and I didn't like me. Make sense? Because that's the law of attraction. You need to study this. The law of attraction, the law of frequency, the law of vibration. Bro, we attract what we are. That's something so important to understand. This shit they won't teach you in school, bro. You can apply this in your relationship, in your business, in your body, in your life, you know? You are what you attract what you are. So I start changing my habits. I start eating better. I start going to the gym more. I start focusing on my mind, bro. I start doing meditation. And the most important thing, I start eating healthy. I stop drinking, smoking. I stop hanging out with negative people who talk shit, you know. And my life started changing. That's how I met my partner now. We've been together for 4 years, bro. You know, 4 years, that's my longest relationship ever, you know. And we moved together after like 3 months. It's crazy, bro, you know. But that's it. Once I start changing, everything changed. I attracted her, you know, and I met her when I was giving up. I'm like, fuck, I don't want anyone. I just want to focus on myself, you know, and that's the thing, bro. God, the universe, whatever you believe in, it's going to send you the right person when you say, okay, whatever, you know, I'm just focusing on myself. And even her, bro, she had the same thing, you know. She had a lot of stuff going on. She lost a lot of weight. She went over depression, you know, and she said, okay, I'm just gonna focus on myself. And then boom, suddenly we met each other. Bro, it's crazy, you know? So that was my relationship. And with business, you know, with work, it's the same shit. I always hated to work for someone. I always hated to have a boss telling me do this or do that. I'm like, fuck, I'm not born for this shit. I'm born not to take orders, bro, you know? And I always wanted my own business, that I make my own money, you know? I don't want to work for someone. Just woke up, I'm still sleepy. Anyway, I always had a job and I get fired did something, I'm like, fuck it, I leave, or I just like, I always had this shit. But after I changed my mindset and after I start saying, okay, listen, you know what? I need this job to pay my bills. I need this job. And at the same time, I'm gonna build something on the side, like my own business. And that's what I start focusing on instead of just focusing on, I hate this job. And everything changed, bro. It's crazy because my last job 2 years ago, I worked in a gym for 1.5 years. And bro, it was the best work ever. The manager was so chill. We became friends. We still talk till now. Everyone, like the general manager, she was so chill. It's crazy because I changed my mind. I changed the frequency. So I start attracting the same. And I left the gym, bro. And I swear, I still I feel so, how you say it? I really want to go back and work there because I really love it. It's crazy. But now I'm doing my own shit. I have my own business, my own clients, and I get the freedom I want, mostly because I want to travel around. So that's it, like once you change your mindset, once you focus on building your own business, whatever your career is, whatever your job is, whatever you love, you need to love it, bro, And that's with work, That's something helped me a lot, bro. It changed my life. And at the end, bro, you need to have faith, You need to have faith in God, whatever you believe in. If you don't have this faith inside you and believe that you're gonna achieve something, you will never change. It will never happen, I'm telling you. It will never happen. You need to have this inside you that I need to change. And you need to have a purpose, bro. For me, my purpose, and I believe that's every man's purpose, is to get better physically, mentally, spiritually, and serve God by teaching other people to do the same. That's our job, bro. And when I say other people, you start with your family, with your kids, with your wife, with your friends, and then when I do social media, like I'm doing, like a lot of my clients, I always tell them this, and some of them, they're doing it privately, some of them, they're doing it on Instagram, and it's changing their life, bro. They have a purpose, But that's the thing. Get better physically first. Strong, fit. It's gonna reflect you mentally, and at the end, it's gonna reflect you spiritually, bro. That's something changed my life, and it's gonna change your life if you understand my words. And I believe something that we are all source of energy, and we are all connected to one source, the God, the universe, whatever you believe in. And at the same time, my voice now, it's going to go to someone who really need to hear this. So if you still watching this video, deep inside there's something, like my voice touched something in you, right? So that's you, want to level up. We're on the same frequency right now. You would never hear this and understand me if we're not on the same frequency. So you're someone who is willing to change, and you will change, bro. Just keep going, Your life gonna get better. Everything gonna get better. That's it. It's all in our hands, bro. Once we understand the law of the universe, how we attract the frequency, it's gonna change our life. I wake up every day, one goal, bro. One fucking goal. Get my frequency up, get better physically, mentally, track my macros, go to the gym, do all the tasks I have, check in with my clients, see how they're doing, if they need any support. I jump on a call with anyone who need my help, and we talk. We spread this message around, and that's it, bro. That's how we're gonna change this world, by changing ourselves first, becoming better. It's amazing, bro. Once you understand it, you understand life, Bro, like for me, I never chased money. I don't give a fuck, bro. All I wanted is some money to travel, to get my food, my supplements, do my competition, take care of my family, my partner, my parents, and that's it, bro. That's what I want, man. I don't wanna extreme, just this. That's it, bro. Bro, I swear I wake up every day and I'm like, God, I'm so grateful, you know, like I don't know how to pay you back. Cause bro, like I never believed that I'm gonna be here. You know, I came from a third world country, bro. I came from Lebanon, you know, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I need to do another video about this. But basically that's it, bro. That's it, you know. Guys, there's another video I posted about how I went from 69 kg to 85 kg in 1 year. I gained 16 kg of muscle mass and I get rid of all my vices. I build the method that I teach my clients now. It's called the Alpha Method. It's a full video. It's a 45 or 50 minutes video. I'm explaining from A to Z, like step by step, how to do it. If you're serious about getting better physically, I recommend you to go watch it. I'm gonna put it here, I think somewhere in the link. Always forget if it's on the left or on the right side. I think it's on the left. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna finish my work now. I just woke up. I need to have breakfast. I'm drinking my ginger, salt, and lemon. I drink this every single day. It helped me a lot with my digestion. So now we're 7 weeks out before my competition. And one more thing, guys. Every time you feel down, you feel like your frequency is going down, you feel stressed, anxious, that's low frequency, bro. You know, I believe that anxiety and all this fucking feeling that you feel like lost is your frequency is going down. So how to raise your frequency up? You go to the gym, bro. If it's your off day, just do some push-ups, you know, just do some burpees. And that's what I did now. I'm sweating because I did some push-ups before I do this video, you know, because I want to raise my frequency. So put your heart rate up and everything gonna change. So come on, let's go.